Many thanks for joining us again. We'll begin in north central state of Niger, where at least 43 people have been reportedly killed by gunmen in an attack on a mining site. At least 4 Chinese miners were among those kidnapped. The Niger state government says 4 police officers, 2 members of a local vigilante group, and some soldiers were killed in the raid in the district of Shiroro. A search and rescue operation for the abducted Chinese nationals has begun.
All right, let's cross live now to Minna, the Niger state capital, and speak with the Commissioner for Internal Security and Humanitarian Affairs, Emmanuel Umar. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight. Very disheartening, heartbreaking reports coming from Niger State. Only this year, the governor of Niger State, Sani Bello, raised the alarm that about 12 out of 20-something local government areas are occupied by bandits. And with this development in Niger State, it looks like indeed the bandits have come to stay in Niger State. What do you think it may have been responsible for these attacks? Do you think it's just opportunistic, or were they strategic in their plans that they were able to succeed in carrying this out?
Well, thank you very much for having me, Ngozi. And this was really been first, like you rightly said, it's very sad. It's one of the darkest moments for us as a people and as a state. If you've been following trends of affairs, Niger, for some reason, recently has been very calm or quiet, apart from some isolated attacks here and there, because they come in triples. For some months now, we've not had serious attacks. And now this is as a result of some of the scale-up that we did in our security architecture, which is both the kinetic and non-kinetic approaches towards that. Now, we talked about Niger. Niger, as we all know, is the largest state in landmass today. And we have difficult terrains. And the security agencies in Niger is under police because the vast land which covers like the entire southeast states, and if you take Lagos, if you take Lagos, Niger can cover the entire states in the southwest. So Niger is vast in landmass, it's challenged by terrain, and so we have over 90 forest reserves. And so these criminals, the bandits, and terrorists find permanent places in some of these communities. However, we do not have an active cell or active camps in Niger. But because we share border with states like Zamfara, Kaduna, Katsina, Babato Katsina, and Kebbi, to be specific. So we see a lot of incursion as a result of thoroughfare within our border towns. Now, the incident that just happened yesterday is a sad one. It happened in a community called Ajata Abuki, and it's a community in Shiroro local government where these terrorists accessed through the riverine area and went straight to the mining site, attacked the people in the mining site, took some hostage, killed some, and they were able, among those that were kidnapped, were some Chinese nationals. Now, we got the distress call and we placed a call to our security agencies, which they responded. So it was in the response that they had this gun duel, which we had some casualty from both sides.
Some clarifications. You say Chinese nationals. By the way, we do apologize to our viewers for the audio quality we are getting from this conversation. However, we must have it. Let me ask you to make clarifications. When you talk about Chinese nationals, what sort of mining site was this? Because we do know that we have problems with illegal mining sites. So was this a state-owned mining site? And can you give us figures? Because some reports say about 30 soldiers were killed in this attack and 7 or about 14 others. So when you say the government report is saying 2 were injured, 4 were kidnapped, it's been 24 hours after the attack. Please give us updated figures of those injured, those kidnapped, and those killed. And what sort of site was this?
My office is still expecting a response from the agencies to give us a correct figure of their personnel that were attacked or killed in this attack. But I visited the site this afternoon. The brigade commander was there, the commissioner of police and other security chiefs were there, and they started doing what we call head count and taking accountability of their personnel. Now, in an attack like this, it is difficult to come out with a correct number within this period, because we still have people who were initially declared as missing in action but later found dead. Some also returned back. So, and as we speak now, our troops are still in the pursuit of this terrorist. In fact, a few minutes ago, I got a phone call about another contact that our security agencies had with them. So I'm very sure they should be able, by tomorrow, we should be able to get the correct figure of those who were either killed or those in hospital. But that is not our major concern now. Our major concern now is about we have victims in the hands of these criminals. We are going out for them. We will do our best to ensure that these people pay dearly for encroaching into our area.
Is there a sense of
an illegal mining site?
Right.
We need to know if this was one of those illegal mining sites we've been dealing with.
The legality of the mining site, that has to do with the Federal Ministry of Mines and also our states, those who are in charge of the responsibility. What we did is that there is a distress call that bandits, terrorists were settled in our community, and as a responsive government, we responded within that period. So there are informations that are coming in, but like I said, that in Niger, by now everyone knows how the government, His Excellency, view things. And because we have a burden of responsibility and duty of care, we take every adequate step to ensure that citizens in the state are protected.
Emmanuel Umar, Commissioner for Internal Affairs and Humanitarian Affairs in Niger State, thank you very much for joining us on Newsnight.